Booyah! What is up, guys? Happy Monday. Wait. First, hold on. Before I get into everything, I just want to say happy Memorial Day to everybody that is in the United States, has family members who have served, who has maybe lost a family member while in service. Guys, I want to give a real quick shout out to everybody who celebrates it, who appreciates it for what it is, guys. It's a very important day today in our country, the United States. It should be important to everybody that appreciates freedom and everything that we stand for. Don't let all that FUD, don't let all that crazy talk that's happening out there, narrative that's out there, telling you guys how bad everything is in America is. Guys, we live in one of the best countries, bar none, like by far, that you could ever live in. And there are people who have laid down their lives to make everything that you guys enjoy on a day-to-day basis possible. But so before we get into all of that, guys, if we would, a real quick moment of silence for everybody that we've lost. May God bring you in and bring peace to your soul, and may your families find some kind of peace in their hearts for your loss. We appreciate you 1000% here on this channel. I don't care what anybody says about how they run their channel. Here, I appreciate people who serve. I appreciate people who sacrifice. So again, guys, just want to kind of do that right before we get into everything. With that being said, it is Monday. We are seeing a pump. I hope you guys are all doing great. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Before we jump on into everything, let me do my quick spill. My name is Tank. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel. We talk about everything that's happening within the crypto space, traditional finance, traditional markets as well, specifically as our own little ecosystem within the crypto space that is the Cosmos ecosystem. You guys know that's our favorite child, so we're going to be talking about everything happening there. Before I jump into everything though, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out quite a bit. This is the bear market. Even though we're rallying right now, it is really hard to find support. I can only do this with your guys' support. So if you guys would scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's kind of like you're doing everybody a favor anyway, because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets, and hopefully the more better position that you get in your portfolio. Not that I can give you guys financial advice, but man, you know what we try to do here. So again, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, do me a quick favor. Guys, if you don't mind, retweet this tweet that I just put out. I just put this tweet out just a second ago. I'm going to give you guys, you know what? I'll just give you guys mine. I don't want to give you guys both. I got to manage the Twitter YouTube account a lot better. But if you guys would retweet this personal tweet that I just put out, letting everybody know that we're live right now on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate you guys. With that as well, let me do what I always do before we jump on into the charts. Matt, hope you had a great weekend. DJ, hope you had a great weekend. What's up, Bren? Hope you had a fabulous weekend. Hope you got your AC fixed, by the way. He's fucking dying. Own your place. That's right. Own your place. Don't ever rent, guys. If you can do anything about that, don't ever rent. Own. It's so much easier. It's so much better to own. Peck, what's up, Peck? Speaking of Peck, did you guys hear or did you guys see one of my? I could be just dating you guys know I'm super old, but my ear's itching too. Did you guys see that Willow 2 is coming out? I don't know if I haven't fully confirmed that, but I saw something somewhere where Willow, I don't know if you guys know what Willow is, the movie with Mad Mortigan and stuff like that. Yeah, coming out. And anyway, bring it up because in that movie, Mad Mortigan calls Willow Peck. But anyway, yeah, super hyped about that. Again, super old. You guys might probably not even know what the heck that is. IBC Gang, what's up? Let's effing go. Sunrise Binary. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, David. Chad, good night. Good evening. Good night. Chad, where are you at again? Good morning. It's morning time over here. Let's go, guys. All right, let's get into it. I think I got everybody. It's going to be probably a slow stream. Hopefully a lot of people are actually not watching the stream and enjoying it with their family. But for what it's worth, let's go ahead and get into the charts, because I know a lot of people right now might be like, what the heck? What is going on? We're going to start off in the Dow Jones. I got to talk about the Dow Jones because it'll all tie in just a little bit, guys. Dow Jones up right now. Pretty well. 1.76% on the daily. This is the daily chart. This is Market Cipher that we're looking at right now. Let's take a look at Market Cipher B. Look at that. That looks strong. That looks really good right now, guys. That looks really good right now with the RSIs. This looks like potentially good. I'm not seeing everything yet, but this does look potentially good when I'm looking at like the momentum waves right here. Of course, we have not started curving with confidence just yet. Excuse me, I have to fix everything here. I gotta fix this. So much shaking. Excuse me. But we're not fully there just yet. I'm not seeing like a big curve to the upside with this red negative momentum wave. But I am liking this right here on the charts with the anchor wave. I'm waiting to see this kind of do the same thing and kind of lean back up into the green here. But I like this. I like this. Pretty good from what I'm seeing right now on Dow Jones. Kind of crazy how traditional markets have basically broke away from crypto and has pumped so well over the past couple of days. Let's take a look right here from $30,633 to where it's up right now, 7.64% over the past week. That is massive in traditional markets. So again, the reason why I want to bring this up is what's going on with crypto? What do these guys know that we don't know? What is the sign that's being flashed right here, and how does it correlate to crypto? Let's go ahead and take a look at the NASDAQ, which is a better correlation to our crypto space, right? So the NASDAQ right here, guys, look, I mean, well, F it. I'm going to keep saying it, guys. 90 boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo. I've told you guys a lot of times to look out for these lines right here. I didn't tell you guys that this was the ultimate bottom, but I told you guys that we could come down there. Hopefully you guys were listening to me. Look how close we came to this one. And of course we broke the tippy top to the bottom, but nobody can call the absolute bottoms or tops. This is just DCA zones, first DCA zones, Anyway, guys, look how the NASDAQ right now from the bottom just a couple of days ago to where it's at right now, 9.51%. That's crazy. That is massive. And I'm actually, you know what I'm liking right now in this? This is a better correlation to what we're doing. Like Dow Jones, it's nice, great snapshot, but like, right here, guys, you guys know this curvature that I'm always talking about? This kind of curvature maybe leading us back into the green. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing right here. Not there just yet, but I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing right here, guys. Kind of liking this curvature that I'm seeing. Now, of course, we could do something like we did right here where we go, and we just die back down again. Could do that. Definitely could do that. But I'm liking this angle. I'm liking this angle. I'm waiting for this curve to happen. I'm liking this bottoming position that I'm seeing right now. You guys know before tippy tops of mountain ranges, bottom of the valleys, or bottom of the pots right here. That's, man, so much things were happening over the weekend. And I was just like, I don't know what to say to everybody right now. This is like, we're in that 50-50 chance. But man, I'm telling you guys, this could be the banger. You guys know I don't go all hopium either. You guys know I'm very, very conservative. So if I'm getting excited, it's for a reason. I'm telling you guys right now, it's for a reason. Brent's just chilling in the sauna. You mean your bedroom? Well, Brent he don't have a AC in his house. He lives down in a hot place, guys. He dying. He died. What's up, Med? What's up, guys? What is going on? Like a boss. No. He's not in a sauna. Are you in a sauna at the gym? Or are you just in your room? I'm laughing at his misery. And by me, I mean my house. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing at his misery. Dude, I'm going to send you a bucket, like one of those homemade bucket, like AC things where you cut a hole, put a fan in it, and some ice, and just like, anyway. I'm dead. Let's go to the SPX, guys. Look at this. This is insane, too. This is even more bullish. Look at these RSIs. It is erection time right here, guys. Look, YouTube. It's a word. I can use it. You don't know how I'm applying that word. Stop it. Stop associating. Stop jumping to conclusions, YouTube. Don't you dare demonetize me. I don't make anything anyway. But guys, I'm liking this right here. I'm liking this right here. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. I'm gonna bring it to you guys. Matter of fact, hold on. Brand. You're around. Hold on. Let me jump in Discord. I gotta have some Discord with somebody else. Come on, Brand. Jump up in here with me real quick. Come on, Brand. I'm in general. Jump up in here. I gotta get your guys' take. What do you guys think right now with traditional markets rallying so well? Yes, and please, guys, like this stream. It really like it's hard right now, guys. It's the bear market. Not a lot of people around anymore. Not a lot of people watching these streams. Need all the help I can get. Also, do want to incentivize you guys just a little bit more. If you guys don't know, I put out a tweet not too long ago. Let me share it with you guys. I put out a tweet not too long ago. Let me share this again. Check this out. This is the tweet right here. Bear market scare people away. So let's reward the ones that stay. Giveaway time. First up is the Juno community. I told you guys I was going to start doing giveaways. 10 Juno up for grabs. Rules are simple. Follow me, Notional DAO, Juno Network, and retweet this. That's all you guys got to do. That's all you guys got to do. Let's start giving back to the people who are still around. If you guys haven't, definitely do so. I'm trying to give back to you guys as best I can. So, Chad says short-term pump, I mean. Why do you think short-term pump? Yo, what's up, man? What do you think is going on, bud? Short-term pump or what? You think so why do you guys think it's pumping? Why do you guys think, let me go back to this real quick. Why do you guys think traditional markets are pumping so much harder right now? There's got to be catalysts, right? Like I know, like I think it's a chop. Like I think, but like why is what I want to know from you guys. What's up, Grits? See, I've asked everybody this and everybody does the same thing. Don't know. Don't know. You never trust pumps during a bear market. I do. I mean, they happen. They happen. Nothing has really changed, been down for months. Then why would it rally back up? So here, okay, nobody else has, okay. I'm not saying I know it all. I'm not saying I'm a prophet either, but I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about this, okay? Of course, I mean, that's probably why you guys watch this channel, to kind of hear my ranting about it. But I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, okay? And it's a lot more detailed than I could possibly get into. But the short of it is, I hate using that because one of the biggest streamers in crypto uses that all the time. The short and the thick of it is, but so if you guys know how brand bull trap, everybody's saying bull trap. So if you guys don't know how interest rates go, and also how the monetary policies, not just for the US of A, got to talk about the US of A because it is Memorial Day, right? USA. But the way everything works, right, is you can only put so much pressure onto the market before you actually get it. Because like some would debate me about this, that I wholeheartedly think that we are in a recession right now. We have been, technically speaking. You are defined by being in a recession once you have 2 rate hikes consecutively back to back, one of equal amounts or larger. I would argue that we've been in one for a while now. They just were dragging their feet. So what they're trying to do right now, right? I got to change this because it's so bright right here. Hold on. Let me put this back over here. When you guys have like 3 screens like I do, and one of them's like shining bright over there, it just drives you nuts. So what Jeremy Powell is trying to do, guys, and what the rest of these people in that circle is trying to do is lower inflation, right? The problem that they're running into is if they put too much pressure on it too quickly, then they're going to bring us into stagflation, and they don't want that. That's going to bring us into a really bad place, and they don't want that. They are saying, and a lot of people are saying, like, yes, they need to get it back down to 2. You and I and everybody else well know that 2% is never going to come back. I think, like I've been saying on this channel, that if they get even close to 4, that's going to be good enough for them, and then they'll just kick the can even further down the line. Now, if they go any harder, which they could do it one more time. I honestly, and this is why I've been saying it for so long that I think that we're going to see, you know, another rate hike. And I think things are going to start easing off in the later parts of the summer, Q3, Q4, yada, yada, yada. If they don't start easing off, especially with employment rates and everything else being where it is, they're going to bring us in to stagflation, which is exactly what they don't want to do. They want to bring down rates, but they don't want to do it that hard. So they're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place right now. They can posture. I talk about posturing all the time on this channel. They can posture. But to be honest with you guys, to be very honest, the market did the work for the feds. And I've been saying that for a long, long time as well. You guys can go back and watch my previous videos. If you think I'm full of S, go back and watch it. I've told you guys that the market is doing the job for the feds. If you guys actually look at what we just went through, the feds have basically been doing a lot of posturing and not a lot of actual stamping. You know what I mean? Like they hit us with the 50-point basis rate hike. That was it. That was it. And the market did itself a doozy and dipped down. That was basically it. So they don't need to do it too much more. They might do 50% just to like drive their point and let you know like, hey, we weren't joking kind of thing. They might do another one, but I honestly do think that the market's kind of priced it in. So as there is a pump, there's a dump with every pump and there's an ebb with every flow. You guys can debate me with this too. And I hear you guys out, but I'm not fully convinced that this is 100% a relief rally or dead cat bounce. This is a bounce, which there will be a downturn because that's always what happens. But to get to my point, I really honestly do think that we've come close to the flooring position, like I've been sharing with you guys for a long, long time. Now, here's my thoughts, guys. We could do this, come back down on, this is the US 100 index, right? Or the NASDAQ, right? We can come back down. We can test the low again. We can bounce, or we can just sideways range here. Or, or we can do something like this where we test, range, test, range, test, range, and do something like this for the next couple of months. I think we actually did find a floor somewhere right around here, just like I've been sharing with you guys with the 200 SMA strategy. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I could get buried for this. I could get absolutely buried for this, but you guys know, if you guys have been watching this channel, I'm super conservative, and I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't dive into weeks and weeks and weeks of data and keep up with the Fed rates and with monetary policies and how everything is affecting every little aspect and variable within what's happening with the interest rates and inflation. I honestly do believe that we possibly 50%, I'm 50% sure about this, which, you know, it's, again, you guys could be like, well, the other 50% means you could be wrong. You're just saying, fuck it. I'll say it again. 70% sure. I'll take a stance. I'm not going to stand right in the middle. I'm 70% sure that we've come close to a flooring position. Doesn't mean we can't go down a little bit more, but I'm 70% sure just by the way the market has reacted right here on the Dow Jones and here on the SPX, that we have come close to a flooring position. Also, let me show you guys this. Remember, this is such a long chart. Let me go to the weekly here. This is such a long chart. This is the DXY. You know, and this isn't even a great one. I said I had to do this, but like, let me go back to let me go back here. Look at this rejection. We're back down. If it falls below this SMA, the 50 SMA right here, we like really good chance that we actually, this is the kicker right here. If it finds a bounce here, then I might be wrong. If it falls below this, I might be right. I'm telling you guys right now, like, this is what I'm watching. This is my kicker. This is my river card for playing poker. This is my river card right here if I'm playing poker. I want to see if this holds up or if it fails. Now I want to see, and if it fails, I want to see if it does something like this again. That's what I'm looking for, guys. That's what I'm looking for. So again, I know it kind of seems like I'm like, well, you're kind of basically, I know I said 70%, but like, you know, I initially said 50-50. I'm being real. Like, I could be wrong, and I just feel like the way that things have responded, and from what I've been watching with the rates and how everything else is being affected by it, and you know where they are with everything, I feel like we've come close to the flooring position. Now, how does that correlate with Bitcoin? Because that's the only thing you guys care about, right? Bitcoin is going to be correlated with the rest of these alts. I know we're a Cosmos related channel, but we got to talk about all of them because it affects all of us. Right, Bren? Right, Bren. Are you dying, Bren? He sounds he's dying too. What can we do for you, Bren? What can we do for you to get you sorry guys, a AC unit of some sort? Isn't there like those small little AC units that you can get from like Home Depot? No, you stop being so stop being so patient. Stop being, you might not get it. You might not get it. Anyway, you are in Goblin Town. You're greedy goblins don't make gold coins, man. All right, guys, let's go into I know I'm ranting, but let's go in and let's talk about Bitcoin because you know that's gonna how is that going to correlate to the crypto market? Again, 200 SMA strategy. We're on the daily. We're using Market Cipher right here. I told you guys that this would be your first buy. Where are we? Where are we? We're like right underneath it. Matter of fact, we're retesting it like we've been retesting several for, oh God, how long has this been now, Bren? It feels like forever now. We've retested, basically we've retested this since the 13th. That is, I don't know, I don't want to do math. 17 days. 17 days, half a month here. We've been retesting this level, holding strong at this section of the charts right here. 28 to 32 is what I called, 28 being the bottom of it. Look how we are, guys. If you guys think I'm full of poo-poo, go back and watch my channels. I've been saying it for forever. If this was your first DCA into Bitcoin, you'd be absolutely carefree right now. It wouldn't matter at all. But what are we doing right now? We're trying to retest. And I want to see if over the next 2 days, we recapture 30,500 or 30,600 if you want to be absolutely like covering this line right here. I want to see if we can recapture that and then kind of like stay on it or thread through it on the high side. That's what I want to see on the daily chart. That's what I want to see for Bitcoin's price. And if that happens, we have a good chance that we actually found a flooring position. I'm just going to go out and say it. Like this wick right here, you guys got to understand what happened like 2 weeks ago with UST. That was major. That was a lot. That was a major event. Major event. I don't know how many of you guys actually have gone through major events in the space. That was a major event. That was like, I don't want to say a black swan event because you could have called that maybe if you saw some signals on the wall and, or, you know, the drawing on what is it? The paint on the wall, whatever it is. What is this saying, Bren? Whatever it is. I don't even know what the saying is, whatever it is. But like, you know, regardless, like that was major fear and capitulation right there. That was like, that could have been it. That really could have been it. Like, do you really think if that didn't happen with UST, Bren, do you think that we'd be here? Yeah, we wouldn't be. I think we'd be more on this end, of the line than the bottom section of the line. So I don't, guys. I'm just saying. I'm not getting too hopium with you guys. I'm just saying that's what I'm feeling right now. I really am feeling writing on the wall. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you very much. I'm slow sometimes. It's so slow. But I really, guys, I really do think, like, you know, we're almost there. Honestly, if we go to you can't really see it on the daily right here, but again, we're at 30,500 right now. Look at that. All we have to do, that's the actual line right now, resistance line that's been holding up for us for a long time. This is the hourly chart right here. We've been getting rejected, but we're testing it so many times, right? What is the saying? The more you test support and or resistance, the more chance you have to break through said support and or resistance. Now, again, the more and more you do it as well, like there's the other side of the coin, devil's advocate to be played, right? Like the more you do this and get rejected, the weaker and weaker your position also gets on the same token, you know, but like we're retesting it right now. Can we, after we punch through all of these little sell bots that are happening right here, because this is sell bots, guys. This is why it gets rejected so well. There's bots that trade my lines. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say it right now. There's bots that trade my lines. There's bots that trade these lines. I mean, they would have found these lines anyway. But again, if we can get above this, then I think we have a good chance. Let's go to the 10 minute. Not looking good. Let's go to the 15. Looking sideways. 24. Looking better. But of course, the higher you get, it's going to look more like the 1 hour anyway. This looks like a rounding bottom. See if we can find anything else here. Oh, we got a rejection. See, look at that. We get right up to there and we get a red dot on the 3 hour. Get a little red dot on the 3 hour, which means selling. So, God, it's so crazy how that just lines up like that, guys. But let me see if there's anything else here. Yo, are you dying? Why?
So it's kind of...
Now you guys can hear him.
Hello?
All right. Just repeat yourself, everything you said. The whole thing.
Oof.
He said he's been dying. I've been laughing at him, at his misery. I'm not a good friend. I should be a better friend.
Well, that sums it up.
But guys, I'm sorry. I have the desktop audio off all the time just because of the interviews and stuff like that. I forget to turn on. It's my bad. You and Take need to seem to be having a good time.
Yeah, we're having a good time like always.
I'm having a good time. He's dying. I'm trying to I don't like, it's one of those friend things where like your friend makes fun of you, but you're like really like F you. This really sucks. Guys, I'm going to send you, how much Juno? Like 4 Juno to go buy yourself one of those things in freaking Home Depot. It's like one of those little things that you can like sit on your desk and it like, you have to refrigerate it all the time, but it blows freaking cold air at you.
It's all good, man. It should be getting fixed tomorrow because they're not working today because of Memorial Day, right?
That's
so
such BS, dude.
It should be illegal to let someone live without an AC in Florida at this time of year. It's kind of insane.
I'm pretty sure it's like illegal for animals to like put them in boxes without AC, but like for some reason it's okay to let humans sit in a box, right, aka their house, without AC. Yeah, look, guys, again, I'm just gonna rant just a little bit more. This is BTC on the weekly right here. Like, look at this. You see this lighter wave right here pinching together before maybe we get a green dot of sorts. Now I'm going to show you guys right here. I'm not saying that this is going to pump like before, but whenever we get these green dots, like you usually see price action. You can just see it in the waves right here. We usually see price action pump to the upside pretty well, especially on the weekly, guys. Even throughout bear markets, even like this is 2016 right here. Even throughout bear markets, when you guys get deep anchors on the weekly and green dots, very, very, like, let's see. Couple times here. That was 2018. That was crazy times. We could, like, let's just be honest. We could do something like this as well. But on the vast majority of price action, when you get a green dot, don't ignore it. So I'm just waiting. I'm not front running this. I'm just waiting. We could get a green dot and then a red dot and then another green dot. It could be something like that. Who knows? But like, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm getting kind of a little bit hopeful, 50 hopeful here. But again, a couple things need to happen before I get totally committed to that. Anyway, let's move on. I've been ranting for way too long. I'm sorry. Let's go into ETH. Let's see how ETH is doing. Guys, actually the Bitcoin price is up 3.5%. That is insane. Look at this. Look at my lines. Look at my lines, Brent. Look at them. They're beautiful.
I'm looking.
Beautiful. Told you guys the 200 SMA strategy right there. If you guys were buying it right now, we are basically testing it and bouncing off it right now. This is the hourly. Look at this. Bump, bump. We're trying to bump up off of it. Was rejected. Now we're trying to see if it holds up as support. Looking pretty good. Brent, don't sit around forever. Just start laddering in. Not financial advice to everybody else.
I'm going to sync with this shit, Tank.
Yeah. Sync with it, dude. I'm there. Don't worry. I'll be there with you. I don't know. Not much to say about ETH, guys. Like, it's at the same levels that I've been sharing with you guys. It's at the same levels that I've been sharing it with you guys. So, like, you know, if you guys want to know more, come join the Discord. Back to 50-50. You're my hopium. Hey, it's better than what other people like recently though. People have recently been like, "Yo, do you think we're gonna pump?" And like they're if you would have asked them like 1 out of 100, they would have been like, "Yeah, no, not a, like zero. Like I don't think it's gonna pump at all." I'm at a 50-50 right now, so like I'm not gonna say it's gonna pump, but like this, like if you are trying to get long-term DCA positions, if you guys are trying to get into staking positions, which we're gonna talk about with Cosmos and stuff like that, like going sideways is absolutely fine. It's actually in some cases very ideal, and what you should be striving for. Of course, everybody wants to see it pumping upwards, but like when you're trying to accumulate with POS networks like Cosmos, and you have high staking rewards or incentives to be holding some of these bags that you're accumulating, like going sideways is fine. It's totally cool. So again, kind of just want to, you guys are cosmonauts, you guys are all in the right space, but I just kind of want to swivel your heads back on a little bit better. Bitcoin ETH looking hopium right now, guys. Let's talk about Atom up 6.47%. Pretty happy about my recent buys that I made with a couple, not just Atom, but a couple of things in the Cosmos space. Guys, look at this right here. Let's go back to the daily. Let's go back to the daily here. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. If you guys would have had buy orders in just above these lines here, you would have gotten. By the way, that's why, like, I shared this secret. That's why I do this with my lines, by the way. I'll go back to that in just a second. Like my white lines are just above these fib lines. It's because bots trade fibs. People like get stuck on fibs. I want to be just above or just below these fibs. And that's how I do. Not financial advice, but maybe you guys should do that too. That way you guys don't actually like miss the bus. Kind of like the Bitcoin 200 SMA strategy, right? Like I've been sharing that with you guys, but be a little bit above, be a little bit below. You'll be absolutely fine with some of these lines. Same thing with ETH. Be a little bit below, a little bit above, like you'll be fine. Split it up in half. Atom though, right now, $10.20. Love seeing a double digit Atom. That's what it deserves. Double digits or nothing. I'll sync with that ship for real, bro.
Double D's.
Double D's. Don't do that to me. I get all excited and YouTube is going to demonetize me 100%, dude.
Hey man, you kept it to talking only about erections today. I think you're doing fine. Normally you go off the deep end once you start with the erections.
I went there and I quickly pivoted, dude. I was like, no, be good. Some more. Let me catch up a chat right here. Brent, let me know if you see anything in chat too.
We're just talking about Evmos and the last mission and how annoying it is.
I don't think you can do it. Let's get to that in just a little bit. I don't think you can do it anymore right now. But yeah, right now, guys, if you guys would have set you guys' buys on some of these other exchanges just above the 0.618, you guys would have been really, really happy. Again, if you would have set them between the 0.5 and the 618, kind of like I do. I like to split. I say all time in fours, but that doesn't mean you don't, like, you have to stay. You can split up your buys, guys. Anyway, I did that. I was really, really happy. So yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see. I think we're just going to range between here. I literally do think we're going to range between the 8 and the 10, and we're just going to, be on our way until interchange security comes up. But that's what I got right now for Atom. Are you guys still accumulating? Tell me what you guys think. Let's go on into secret. I shared with you guys because I've been telling you guys I'm going to be as transparent as I possibly can be. I'm in the mud with you guys. I'm there spending my money. This is my buys for secret. I bought down here. You guys know I love the 382. I bought right here. Really, really happy about that right now. I bought a little bit right here on this white line. Again, I have like two different ways I'm approaching my secret. Short term and long term holds. Short term, bought here. Long term hold, bought here. Short term, buy here. Long term hold, buy here. Short term, buy here. You guys get what I'm saying. But that's what I got right here, guys. If you guys want to copy this, write it down, take a picture, be like Smokey. That's what I'm looking at right now for secret. I think it looks really, really good, guys. Really, really good. Bro, spend a week while you're trying to make work with my MetaMask. Had to make new one before everything worked. What?
He's talking about the Evmos mission.
Is wrong with their chart? What you talking about, Grits? I don't know. Let's move on into Juno. Guys, I'm going to show you guys my charts for Juno real quickly. Looks kind of wonky, right? But I went from the tippy tops and all this other stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to explain to you guys. You guys know I've said it a million times how I get my fibs. These were the fibs that I was watching right here. Don't think that it can't happen. It absolutely can. But I'm getting more and more bullish about Juno every single day. And I'm going to tell you guys in the later part of this video why. I mean, obviously, I was super bullish anyway, but these are the fibs that I'm looking for, guys. We could come down and break below the 0 line right here, obviously, which would be our immediate support that's holding up so far. Like we wicked down below it, but the vast majority of these daily candles are staying within our wedge pattern here. If it breaks down, guys, I'm looking here to the 0.236. That's $4.59. I'm gonna get really, really excited if I can buy that 0.382. You guys know that's where I start my DCA strategy, and then I'm gonna buy here again. 0.382 first one, second one here, 2 filler buys, major ones here, major one right here, guys. So this is my DCA box that I'm gonna be dipping into more capital if it gives me the chance to. Again, guys, I just been kind of playing around with Juno, admittingly flipping it right now because I'm still within profits. Like I'm not even close to my initial buy zone of where I bought my Juno, and so far have been able to compound and double my Juno holdings. So like I'm way in profits as it is, and luckily I've already realize my profits and initial investment. But like, I just have a weird thing where I can't buy above where I've already bought. So if it comes down below here, that's where I'm going to get really, really interested, guys, is this box right here. Almost had a really good square until I messed that up right there. Or I guess this is a rectangle. This is the levels, guys, right here. $4, $3.50, golden pocket right here. That could be anywhere between $2.90 to about $3. And then again, if it goes down to $2.30 to about $2.50, I'm a buy right there. I'm a buy. And then of course I do have capital. Just, if it comes down to $1 again, like you guys if you guys don't buy that, yeah.
$1 tank, man, I'm already sweating. Just like,
dude, I'd be so excited if it came to $1, dude. So
I don't know if I could hold myself back if it comes to $1.
I wouldn't be able to either. I wouldn't be able to. Let's go to something that is $1 something right now. Osmosis. Let's go into this chart real quickly. Why does this chart look like this? Let me fix it. Ooh, look at that Osmosis. Look at this. Look at my gosh. It's getting smashed into just a lot. Look at this. It's just a line. There's no candle at all. This is the daily. It wicked all the way up to $1.60. And it's in the green now. It changed to green, and it was all the way down to about $1.30. It's in the red. Oh, it's like playing with my emotions. It's in the green. It's in the red. It's in the green. It's in the red. Looking pretty good. Honestly, like this is the 12-hour, which is obviously a green candle. The daily still trying to flip, but it's back in the green now. I'm getting more and more bullish on Osmo as well, guys. Like just what the team is working on behind the scenes, and I wouldn't say the commits just yet, but the interest that they're getting from some developers, and then also what they're going to be implementing here on their platform soon, has me super, super bullish. Basically what happened here, if you guys want to know like why Osmo is in this position, to be honest with you, it's because of UST. It's because the vast majority of their liquidity was, I don't want to say being backed, but it was being stored with Luna and UST. And I unplugged myself. I unplugged my ears. Boom, I'm back in here again. And then when that got drained, like of course that was happening beforehand, but when that got drained, guys, like it definitely did not help. It definitely did not help. So I think with UST, DAI, or USDC and DAI and all these other things that are coming on the platform, like I just can't help but think like, imagine just getting a fresh start. Like if we were to go back here and I was to show you guys the Osmos chart, granted, you're not going to get as high APR anymore or annualized returns from staking anymore. It is what it is. Come on chart. If I was to show you guys and give you and tell you guys, like you're basically here again before this happens, I can't promise you that, but like that's the potential that it has. And even if it doesn't happen like that and just comes up to its previous resistance right here, which is $7.60 something cents, like that's still a risk that I'm willing to take based on the team working behind it, the potential commits that they also have from different platforms, and then also the things that they're unlocking for the Osmo token on their platform here shortly. Like I'm willing to take that risk with my capital yet again. So That's how I'm looking. That's how I'm feeling about Osmo. Short term though, let me go ahead and show you guys my daily chart. Reset this. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm sorry. This is not the best chart to use either, but it's the one on TradingView, so I'm using it. Again, guys, if we come down here to the 618, the 0.65 and the 618, that's where I'll be doing another buy. That's $1.25. If it comes down to the 786, I'm going to do another buy. That's about $1.15 to $1.16. If it comes down to $1, I'm taking it. Like, I'm just taking it. You can't not take that. It's more than just a reward token. Get that narrative out of your head. It is more than just a reward token. Let's go into some news though. I do want to show you guys the heat map right now for crypto. I know somebody was asking me before just to bring up the heat map. A lot of green today. So looking really, actually, let me refresh this just to be sure. Looking really, really good today, guys. A lot of green in the space. Hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Let's see how Cointelegraph, or some other people might say tell a lie. Guys, other signs right now that, it might actually be the turnaround time for the weekly candles. Like, there's only so much weekly candles until, the trend reverses. Like, it doesn't just dip down forever, guys. Like, I think we have a good chance of this week maybe being that week of us turning around just because of statistics and averages. Like, we could set another historic record for Bitcoin and just keep coming down even more. But right now, like, we're doing really, really well. This is the start of the week. Hopefully we can just end that week on a green candle. If we do, we might see a little bit of a bump. Like, it could be a little bit of a bump, or maybe some, I don't think it's going to be as dramatic as this, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. We'll be monitoring this. Whatever. I can't speak today, Brent. Let's move on though. Let's move on, guys. Some cool things happening in crypto Twitter. If you guys don't follow Altcoin Psycho, he's a pretty big influencer or somebody on crypto Twitter that covers just about everything in, with altcoins and stuff like that. But this was pretty cool. We're getting attention from outside of our own ecosystem. IBC is without a doubt one of the most slept on technical innovations in crypto. 100% agree. Obviously, that's why we have IBC Gain YouTube channel. 100% agree. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you guys don't know, he has like 449,000 followers on Twitter. So like, that's kind of a big deal. That's pretty cool to see somebody else, outside of our little space finally admitting that. Moving on as well. If you guys don't know, one of the big things that's coming for the Atom token is interchain security, guys. And if you guys fully don't understand, what the goal is with interchain security, a lot of people are just like, number go up. That's the goal. No. The goal is to be able to incentivize and bring on more developers. The more developers you have in the space, obviously, it's like the more you're tending your crops or tending your field, sowing your field, right? Like, you reap what you sow. And so if we can have more fertile land for people to come and build upon or plant their seeds for their projects, better for us. We're going to increase our TVL, or total value lock, within our ecosystem. So they just kind of point out here, in the next couple of months, when interchain security comes out, guys, what we're going to be doing is achieving their own, what we're trying to do is give them the possibility to achieve their own chain economic flexibility, because what they're going to be doing is securing their projects by renting security via the interchain security function, building their own solid communities. Again, Cosmos is all about what we've done here, guys. Is like picking up the ball and running with it yourself. They don't do it for you, and they're not controlling you. They are promoting you and wanting you to build here and manage and control your own self-sovereign ecosystem and community. But yeah, guys, that's basically what we're trying to do with interchain securities. We're trying to fertile our fields, or make it more fertile for people to come plant their seeds and build on. But yeah, that's going to increase the total value in our ecosystem when that happens. And I'm super bullish about interchain security. And of course, that is why I'm always buying more Atom. Let's move on into some news. This just broke a little while ago. This is from Quicksilver. I'm going to link this in. This is a big thread, so I'm not going to read all of it to you guys, but I'm going to link this into the comments down below for the helpful links of the day. You guys can maybe read this thread, or you guys can just go to Quicksilver and read it yourself. Some pretty bullish stuff coming from the Quicksilver team. I'm super bullish on Quicksilver, and I'm on the fence. Just of course, depending on what happens with the rest of the crypto ecosystem, I'm really thinking about spending a good amount of capital with Quicksilver once it drops, or shortly therefore after it drops. I don't buy anything immediately when it drops. I always give some time for it to kind of find the market value of it by its own self before I buy into it. But yeah, I'm getting more and more bullish about Quicksilver protocol and what they're doing within our ecosystem. Give this a read, guys. Take a look. I want to go into more stuff with Comdex. If you guys don't know what Cato Money is, I know this is going to go into more than just Comdex. They have been partnering with a lot of Cosmos protocols, Juno, CMDX. Who else did they, guys, tell me in the chat. I'm going blank here. There was another one that they just partnered with. Was it SwiftChain? No, wasn't SwiftChain need to do something, by the way. Need to do something. Anyway, if you guys don't know what that is all about, you guys need to read this right here. And this article kind of just goes into what it is and why it's going to be beneficial for Comdex, but then again, also why it's going to be beneficial for all of these other chains as well. I'm going to put this in the link as well down below for you guys to read later on. Don't do it now. Do it later. Don't leave the channel to go read, guys. Listen to me rant.
They partnered with Osmosis as well.
Osmosis.
The fiat on-ramp of USDC via Axelar.
Yeah, that's huge, guys. We need to have an off and on ramp. So again, I don't want to go too much into it because again, I ramble already enough. I'm going to give the links for you guys to do your homework yourself. But the more we have these on and off ramps, like we won't be caught in those situations like we were caught in with Osmosis, the Osmosis platform, and UST. Well, to be honest with you, all of the AMMs and DEXs out there, right, were caught with their pants down the same way that Osmosis was with UST and Luna. Like the more and more we have these on and off ramps from things like Cato, like the better we're going to be as an ecosystem. So like that's super, super bullish. Speaking of, guys, I do want to show you guys some things actually happening with Juno, since we just brought up Juno as well. Not only did Cato partner up with them, I said this earlier, I'm getting more and more bullish about Juno every day that goes forward. And I like, you can be bullish on things even through a bear market, guys. Like I'm sorry, I get bullish not on price action, but on like developments that's happening, fundamental developments that's happening. And right now, Juno is in a position, like a couple of other ones in the Cosmos ecosystem, to just like swing for fences once they're done warming up. Like they're partnering with everybody. You can see here, Leap. Again, this was a Terra, thing. They came over here. They're a wallet. They're a super wallet. You can look into that. You guys can just go over here to the Juno network. You guys know. I'm not going to put that in a link. You guys can go here and just kind of scroll down. These were all over the past couple of days, guys. Loop Finance, one of the biggest projects that was in Terra, coming on over and committing to relaunching on Juno. That's massive, guys. If you guys don't know what Loop Finance is, go check out Loop Finance. That's what their Twitter handle is. You can see this is what their Dex page looked like, or the landing page looked like. It was going really, really well until whatever happened with UST and Luna happened for them. But yeah, they're coming. They're building on Juno. So guys, and if you guys have been seeing what Juno has been doing behind the scenes, like I'm getting more and more bullish. Let me know. Are you guys getting more and more bullish about Juno? I am. Coin Hall.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw Coin Hall also coming. Thank you, Grits. That's huge.
Mars. Did you mention Mars?
Mars coming. Thank you. Like there's just this, I can't fit them all in here. I have only so much tabs that I can put up here, but like a bunch of them that are coming. That's why I just wanted to go here. You guys check it out. Check it out here on the Juno Twitter page. That is also another big reason, excuse me, on why I'm doing this giveaway. Not only that I was telling you guys I want to start giving back anyway, but like, take a look at what's happening with Juno. Take a look at what's happening with Juno. permissionless smart contract play. What else is permissionless smart contract in the crypto space? Ethereum. Like, that's about it. Everything else is pretty much permissioned. I might be missing out on one or two that I don't know about, but like pretty much everything else is permissioned. Like, I'm super bullish, super bullish. And again, guys, also do me a favor, go check out our boy Jacob with No Shilla DAO. If you guys want to support, I'll get into that later. Ooh, can of worms right there. Do I open that can of worms, Bren? No, not right now.
No, not yet.
Not right now. I'll open that can of worms later. Let's go ahead and talk about some things on the Osmosis platform real quick, guys. Again, I already told you guys where I'm looking with Osmosis. Gosh, I can't see this bright light over here. Like, again, I bought a little bit and I staked with Cosmos Spaces again. And also, our next giveaway, should we do a secret giveaway or Osmo giveaway? Let me know. Let me know, guys. We're going to do giveaways every week throughout this bear market. I don't care. I'm here for it. So yeah, we've already done that. We've already done Cosmos. We've already done Juno. Let's talk about Secret. Ooh, Secret. Actually, we have a chart right here that we can stick on. I bought me some Secret again. Pretty happy about that. You guys, oh wait, I already talked about Secret. As well. Pretty happy about that as well. Let's go on into, what's the next coin? What do you guys want to know on Osmosis?
Olivier asked, do you have any idea what will be the price of Evmos in a few months, or what would you assume?
That's a hard one. It's really hard because they have such a high, what is it right now? Actually, hold on.
Inflation?
Yeah, what is it right now? Let me bring it up real quick. What is their staking right now, guys? What is it at?
Oh, wow, it's 1,350.
It was at like 14 yesterday, right? Or over the weekend.
Yeah, it seems like it's going down between 100 and like 100% and 50% a day. So,
and like, it's gonna like it'll come down. It'll come down. It'll keep coming down. What is the price right now here? Let me just look.
3.2 on Monitor Bro.
I think the price, you know what, I'm not gonna, like, I don't, you could just tell me it. I think the price is gonna be around like $2 something cents. I think it's gonna flatline somewhere around $2 something cents. That'll be like the market price for it after a couple of months. And the reason why I think that is, one, there's gonna be sellers. There's people with huge bags that are going to be selling off their, you know, their inflation rewards and stuff like that. But there's also a lot of people like myself that are actually kind of like, I'm torn, and maybe I'm not the only one and that's having a hard time saying this. I want to be super bullish. I'm super bullish for Evmos. I really am. They have really, really a strong case for higher price action and a lot of use case and pickup to happen for their platform in about 6 months to a year's time. And for that reason, I don't want to short sell it, or don't want to be short on it. But at the same time, I have a hard time because it's had a hard time. Even before what happened with UST and everything else, it was having a hard time. And so, like, I get, like, it's kind of like, I don't like to bring up stuff outside of the Cosmos ecosystem, but it's kind of like how I feel with ADA. Like, you guys got to understand, I had a big bag of ADA. I named my dog ADA like a year ago, or yeah, around a year ago. I made a lot of money on ADA. And as an investor, like it wasn't the tech, it was just the possibility there, right? But like, as an investor, and also somebody that's trying to be in love with the tech, like, there becomes a point where your development is just so damn slow, and your releases and your fixes and things like that are just so damn slow and sluggish and rugged. Like, none of it's been smooth, right, with ADA. That I just, and a lot of people, not just myself, I feel like, get uninterested. Like, it could have you look at any other big YouTuber out there that's in the crypto space, not this like primarily in, the Cosmos space that talks about ADA, all of them will try to feed you, where's ADA going to be in 5-10 years? They've been saying that for 5-10 years already. Like, they really have been, like BitBoy, and I'll name them out, like all of them, right? Like all of them say this. BitBoy, Crypto Jeb, Wendio, Altcoin Daily, all of them, like ADA this, ADA that. Really? Because like this is going back. Yeah, I mean, the chart don't say it, and I don't know. Like I just going back to my point of why I'm bringing up ADA. Like Evmos has just kind of struck me that way. It's kind of early still with Evmos, but like it kind of strikes me that way. And also, I'm not going to get into it right now, but I have something huge I want to talk to you guys about in this week's stream sometime. Huge, Bren, right? Huge, guys. I'm telling you guys right now, huge in our space that you guys as cosmonauts, I feel obligated to talk about this subject. Obligated to talk about this subject. And I don't care what repercussions happen to me, this channel, the ecosystem that I'm bullish on, the tech that I'm bullish on. I'd say more I'm bullish on the tech than anything else right now. I wouldn't even really say I'm bullish on the ecosystem. I'm bullish on the tech for some of these IBC enabled projects. But I'm gonna bring, I don't know how else to say this. I'm gonna bring the heat, and a lot of people ain't gonna like it. A lot of people are not gonna like what I have to say. I don't even want to say it to you guys. I'm going to be extremely honest with you guys. I have to figure out a way that I can say this by protecting some of the people that I hold dear and not throwing them under the bus. But I also don't want to sit on it for very much longer as well. So I'm gonna bring some issues that we have in our ecosystem to the forefront, and people can come at me all you want. I'm not getting paid by anybody. You don't feed my mouth. Self-made. And it might hurt my bags, but I'd rather it protect you guys and me take the brunt of it than sit on this information, sit on these concerns that I have and not voice them. So again, I know I'm kind of ranting right now, but I'm trying to express to you guys like how important this stream is going to be sometime this week. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday, but you guys don't want to miss out on what I have to say. I promise you do not want to miss out because it affects you. And it's affecting all of us within our Cosmos ecosystem.
Right.
And I'm staring right at the screen right now for anybody that is not a normal Joe and is making decisions that do affect people. I'm looking right at you. I'll burn this motherfucker down. Start acting right. I don't care. Anyway, it's not a threat. That's a promise. I'm part of the community just like anybody else. Anyway, yeah. Let's move on. I don't know how I go back to being cool about everything after saying that. Let's move on.
Intense, man. Intense.
Like I don't know how else to say it, man. I want to protect you guys, and I want to protect your money. I want to protect you and how things might be affecting you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'll always be here for. That's just this. That's it. Now I can't say it right now because I do have to, and it's not because I am scared of repercussions. I don't care what happens to my channel or me. I don't care what happens to my social reputation within the Cosmos ecosystem for saying what I'm going to say later on this week. But I do want to pick my words carefully, and so that people who I respect do not get directly sucked into my vortex, if you know what I mean. I don't mind being the supernova that explodes, sucks everything and explodes. I don't care, but I don't want it to affect anybody else. So I gotta protect myself and protect them by like thinking about my words a little bit better. Because you guys know me, I'll just rant. You like being stared at like that, intentful, Grits. Security, right? Nah, it goes into a lot more than that. Like it goes into a lot more than that, guys. Let's just say that what we're dealing with in our space, it's like, I don't know what the best word for it, but it's like a cancer that you have, like if you pull out from your body, like you'll like it's almost like it's like a cancer that you need, like, right? It's like a, but I don't want people to walk around with this cancer and not know how it's affecting them. You know, I think that would be wrong of me. So like, yeah. Tell us, for Christ's sake. So, okay, okay, I'll allude to it just a little bit. There's people making decisions that directly affect what happens to your investments that don't align with the ethos, or should I say the essence of a proof of stake network like the Cosmos ecosystem and how it's set up to promote self-sovereignty, individuality, and they're playing a game that you guys don't even know is happening, but directly affects you guys. Just, yeah. I don't know how I got to think of a better way to say this. But yeah.
It's hard to like summarize a way to say it without giving away too much.
Yeah.
You know?
Or directly implying people or entities within the space, because I've seen things and I've uncovered things that were given to me in earnest, in trust, you know, and like, it's just because, well, actually, Grits, if you don't mind, and actually, I'll bring up one instance. I'm going to talk about one thing right now. Okay, let's just talk about one of the things right now that's super concerning. I'm going to have to go back up here just a little bit and find it. Yeah. Let me bring this up right here. Okay, let me bring this up right here. Can you guys see this right here?
Yep.
You guys can read this right here. This is one of the biggest things that, like, one of many big things that I have a really big problem with recently. And that is the management of funds happening within our space. Now, and this is like, you know, not just directly our Cosmos ecosystem. Obviously, this is the secret network. This is our, like, you know, sister space. I'm trying to get away from that kind of stuff. It's like on the other side of the fence or on the other side of the neighborhood. They're still within our neighborhood. They're still our neighbors and all that stuff. They're in our community, but like they're on that side of the neighborhood, on the good side of the neighborhood or whatever, or maybe the bad side, however you're looking at it. But like, let's like hash this out. Okay. And I'll bring up a couple of other examples as well, since we're talking about this. We're just going to F it. We're just going to, for today's stream, we're just going to go off the grid right now. If you read this right here, the support team asked a budget for the compensated leadership roles and discretionary budget for compensating those who are able to provide extended support. This happens I'm just using this for an example, but this happens for a lot of different ecosystems, a lot of different communities and projects. Okay. Compensation roles. I'm throwing these names out there because it's out there. If you guys did some digging, you guys could learn this too. This person, they're saying that they can justify compensating them $8,000 a month for 40 hours per week. I don't care if you're a blockchain dev. I don't care if you're whatever you think you are. I know firsthand lawyers doctors, people of real use case and relevance. Not that they don't have use case and relevance, but I'm like, if we're going to compare apples to apples, 40 hours, how much work do you like? $8,000 a month. That's more than a lot of doctors make. And you wonder why they're having such horrible issues with their management of funds or tokenomics or token structure or what's happening in their ecosystem. I'll tie this all together too, because this is just one person. This next person gets another $8,000 a month for 40 hours of work. The customer service specialist with 10 years experience. I know multiple people that work in call centers with customer service experience with over 10 years experience. Secret agent program onboarding and controller. That's fancy way. You know how much I can make a customer service that picks up the phone at a call center sound fancy? Come on. Let's be. I'm in business. I run businesses outside of the crypto space. I make these decisions. I do payroll. I have budgeting experience. I do all of this stuff. All this stuff. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. That's like CEOs for a lot of companies, small companies. Salary. This other person also, oh wait, let's go down here. No. This other person gets another $8,000 a month. So you're just blowing through tens of thousands of dollars a month. No wonder you're having issues. Okay? No. That's not it at all, Grits. Again, you're actually wrong about that. Love you to death, buddy, but you're absolutely wrong about that. Look, if you were smart about it, you would have converted. And I'm going to go into the next example in just a second. But if you were smart about this, we're in crypto. There's an actual proposal right now for Osmosis and the Osmosis budgeting team to throw more because of what happened. Our budget got look, if you got a budget, okay, this is me. I run multiple businesses. I've taken stuff like this. I've been compensated. I've been paid for things. If you get granted money for something and it's an asset type thing, you literally convert it into a stable of a sort. So that way you lock it in and you don't go to your own little, or you diversify your stables as well, right? Because the reason why they kept all of this is because they were gambling. They wanted the number to go up. But the number don't go up all the time. That was poor management of funds. You should have took this $8,000 or whatever it was that you've allocated for the community role or whatever it is, your marketing role, and you should have converted that into a more stable, like maybe USDC or something like that. Get it off, your speculative, volatile asset. At the time it was Osmosis. Now I've got to find it. I'm shooting the shot. I don't care, Bren. Let's ramble. Let's ramble, guys. Let's be real about this. Let's be really, really real about this. There is a vote right now as well. I gotta bring it up here. For Osmosis. Boom. Here we go. It says right here. Let me bring up the article, Commonwealth. So this is a little bit better because at least they're a little bit more, but like they're talking about due to the Osmo volatility, the USD value of original blah, 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 blah. You should have took that original 12 mil that was allocated to you guys, put that into a real stable, or even convert that to USD and worked within your budget there. Why in the hell did you guys keep it there? And now why are you guys needing to take more? I get it. Look, I get it, but that's such poor management of funds. That's such poor management of funds. And then people it's right now being voted on, and it has an overwhelmingly yes vote because people just look at this and go, sure thing. Let's just throw more money. Let's just throw more money away. We literally just threw a bunch of money away on Osmosis. Literally. We literally just did that. And if you look at what happened here, you're literally just throwing a bunch of money away for the secret network. That could be used in multiple different ways and be managed much better than this crap. I need more money to manage. Like, can you guys please just give me more too? Since we're just giving money away, since we're just going, oops, can you guys just give me more money? Please. Because that's all that's happening right here. And you guys that are voting, think about this stuff, man. This directly affects the value, the compounding rewards that you make for staking, because you're taking, right? Like they set aside these pools for certain things, right? But what do you think happens when they keep depleting pools? This is no different. This remember when I said it the other day? The game is the same no matter where I go. The game's the same no matter if I'm in crypto, traditional stocks, land, I'm buying business. It doesn't matter. If the game's the same, I'm just going to take from this. Oh, wait, I screwed up there. I'm going to take from here now, the incentivized portion of it. And we're going to slash that because we got screwed from USD. So we're going to take from here, siphon from here. We're going to dilute it here together. And now all of a sudden we got intermingled funds for things. And it's just getting kind of weird. You wonder why we're having so much issues sometimes. Am I right, Brun?
No, you're 100% right, and people in the chat are making good. Like people in chat have good opinions on this too, saying like, who's what type of managers do we have?
Exactly, you guys don't even know them. Yeah, right. they're like, you have multi-sig wallets. You can go into here, and you can see like there's a couple of people here. Where's it at? Where's the Commonwealth? Right here. They go into like who it is. Boom. Right here. Here's your management people. You guys even know who these people are? Did you guys vote? It says that obviously if you voted for these people, that's how they do this stuff, right? But look who's in control of it, right? Cosmos Station. We love Sunny, but Osmosis, obviously he should be probably one of them. Eddie from Osmosis again. Figment. So like more than half of the people already have an incentive benefit, like they're incentivized to do these kind of things. They're going to benefit from it no matter what. You don't think they're getting paid?
For sure.
You don't think they're getting paid through the same platform that they're taking more from? Yep. And I bet it's Sunny. I bet one name, and I bet it's Sunny. You guys know anybody right now? You guys in a secret network? I'm in a secret network. You guys know anybody right now in this little snapshot right here that manages these funds, makes these calls?
No.
Do you guys even know who Mr. Garbozo is? Do you guys even know who River Slide? Like, do you guys even know who these people are? But you guys are willing to give them money. Do you guys even know the work that they do? Have you guys seen the work that they do?
Tank. They have so much experience. Look at their experience.
Bro, get out of town. Get out of town. I could write up somebody that's been I'm not talking bad about it. I actually have seen it. I've seen it even in our medical practice. People come every single day and they're really, really like elaborate, and they are very like out there with how explaining what their previous jobs were. There's sometimes I read like somebody who's busted tables and I go, God damn, you did what? And then I go, so what does this mean? You go, I just busted tables at the Yum Yum Tree. Like, man, I would have thought that you were building rockets. Like, managed,
right.
Like I could write all kinds of different great ways to make things look nice. We're being managed. You guys are being managed. And this is just like, you guys need to know these kind of things. You guys know, first off, I have a problem right here. Like recently there was a thing, of people promoting, on Twitter, and I like them. I absolutely like them. Tournament TB, Kevin, and all these other people. So far, I don't know enough not to not like them. But there was this thing with Juno, and I actually put my hat out there. I was trying to, I was shooting my shot. I was, they're like, we need to have a community funded, incentive program for these people who are pushing forward the Juno network and all these other things and blah, 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 blah. That's from the community, the ground up and stuff like that. I shot my shot because, bro, if people just keep putting these knuckleheads, I'm calling y'all knuckleheads until you have to prove me differently. I don't care. I don't care. Like, you knuckleheads, unless you guys can prove me differently. First and foremost, if you guys want to act like serious businessmen, and I know you guys, I created something great and stuff like that. Look, Most of you guys, I'm old enough. I was making business decisions before you guys were even out of high school. I don't care what that's worth. And you go, oh, whatever. But like, you want to call like, oh, this crypto space something different. It's not different. You guys are just like the new fad thing. You guys are getting like striking the iron while it's hot. I'm happy for you. I'm not coming down on you. I'm not hating the player. I just hate the stupid game that you guys are playing. Like I'm just gonna be real. I'll in regular business, if anybody was to be given a grant, you know, go to a bank, and try to get a grant. Go to a bank and try to get a business loan right now. You know how hard it is right now to get a business loan? It's probably a lot more harder right now. But you know what you gotta have for a small business loan? A full detailed explanation of why you need the money, what you're going to do with the money, how you're going to pay back the money, the things that you did. Sometimes they'll even put this on like as a rider on the agreement as well. Like every month you actually have to prove what you've done and show your work like an essay back in college or high school. Like you literally need to be showing proof. There's a saying in this game, right? In crypto. Don't believe, don't trust, or don't trust, verify. I want to verify. I want to see your work. What benefit? And why the hell do we need to pay you $8,000 a month? I want to know as well. And I probably could be with the osmosis team. I'm a lot more here, better off here, but I still have my problems. I want to know in detail, like what happened? Where is it all? Like you can see here, this is a little bit of it. But you can see what it's worth right here, right? Where's the rest of it? 30,000, 20,000, 10,000, 3,000, 2,000, 25,000. That's nowhere near millions. Where's the rest of it? What happened? I want to see the work. I want to know the work. I don't want to trust. I want to verify. And you know, there was another thing that literally just got thrown out there on Commonwealth for, I think, Juno. And I'm sorry. I'm just got to say this, you know, and it's not directed at anybody in particular, but I got to be very, very honest. There was a thing that I had a really, really big problem with just recently when it comes to Juno's proposal on Commonwealth, where it's like, let's make Juno the third co-sponsor of the Cosmoverse that's going to be happening in South America. And if you look at how much these co-sponsors and sponsors, obviously Adam was the main sponsor. It's like under $30,000 coming from them for it. And then like, I think it was Osmosis was the next co-sponsor for it. The next one to sign up. And it was like something less than that. And then they were wanting $80,000 worth from Juno, being the third co-sponsor. How much does it cost to put on? I put on conferences, large and small. How much does it cost? Especially, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to rag on in South America to put on a conference. Where's the money going? Where's the checks and balances? How much was left over from the last Cosmoverse and the one before that? Where's all the money? Where's all the leftover going? Who's it going to? Does anybody even know any of these things? Does anybody even know any of these things? Do you guys? Do you know, Bren?
No.
Do any of you guys, I know there's a lag in here, know about any of this money that's been spent for budgeting? This is our ecosystem. This is our ecosystem. I'm being serious. Osmo, Juno, Secret, Atom. And you guys were coming down on Jay. You guys were coming down on Jay Quan just recently about how crazy, some of y'all were at least, how crazy and how whatever go is. Why do you guys think all these things were being said on crypto Twitter? Kind of makes you feel like Jay had something, huh? I'm like, oh, I'm almost opening up that can right there. That's a deep can too, guys. That's even worse than what I was just talking about. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what happens with any of this money. Who gets this money? Who's making these decisions, and where's this money going to? Who says where this extra money goes to? Why do we never have any extra money? Why do we never see proposals to put money back into the community fund? I want to know. This is why this channel is for the people always. I'm a cosmonaut through and through. Just because I'm saying all this stuff too, don't get me wrong. But this is our community. Our community. That's why I support people who stir the pot, who ask the hard questions, who actually run validators themselves. Hard metal, bare metal validators. Like, I want to know. And I think you guys deserve it too. I'm not intimidated or anything. I want all of the big key figures on here. I'll ask you all the same questions. The hard ones too, that are not going to be asked behind closed doors. This is supposed to be a fully transparent community. That's what crypto is. Decisions like these that get made, not just budgeting and stuff like that, but like protocol decisions, things like that. I get it. Some of them are permissioned. Again, one of the big reasons why I'm very bullish on permissionless. But like, you know, and there's some caveats. Like you think about Atom and stuff like that. I get it, guys. There's entities that are in control of sections of our ecosystem, especially for the Atom token. Like you think about it, right? Tendermint, Ignite, IBC, all these, like there's so much different little subsections and arms of our ecosystem that are for profit. So they make decisions based on being for profit. But yet they ride the backs on a proof of stake, community driven, where governance is supposed to be everything ecosystem. Right? It's crazy when you think about that, right? How crazy is that? So when you listen to some of these people that are well-known figures within our space tell you certain things, you have to dig further than what you're being told, because it's not the truth, at least not entirely. And I'd ask them and you, do you deserve the truth in its entirety? Or do you deserve to just know what you should know and live your life by that and let the hard decisions be made by other people? I think you guys deserve every bit of it. You guys spend your money on this stuff. This is your tech just as much as anybody else's. I've always said it to you guys. You guys are the most important people. Not the other way around. The people make the wheel go round. The people make this ecosystem. Your liquidity, your money, your investment, your emotions, your commitment, your time is the most valuable thing. And that's what they're after. They're building great tech, but they're after all of those things. It's just like Facebook. It's just like anything else out there. They're after you, the most important thing. Don't ever think you're not the golden egg. You're the golden egg. You know? That's what it is. Yeah, I think it's sickening. It's sickening, Grits. The fact that people just vote on everything, yes, especially on osmosis, is sickening.
Yeah, incentivizing like all those projects that are clearly pump and dumps and incentivizing their liquidity pools. Like, why?
Why? Yeah.
What's the point?
Why? I actually commend JunoSwap. A lot of people, especially even some of the protocols on there, were like, "What the?" You got to pick and choose, man. Yeah, pick and choose your battle. But you know what? It's on this channel. I'm ready to fight the fight on all fronts. I'm not spread too thin either. You know why? Because nobody's in my back pocket. And I don't need anything. I don't need anything from it. So what I do here, guys, is for you guys and for you guys alone. That's it. Will always be that way. It will always be that way. Always be that way. I do this at a net loss for you guys. Seriously, I take time away from my family and my several other businesses to give out this information. I could sit back, never put on this camera, never post a single thing, and do absolutely fine in the crypto space. But I've been to the very bottom, and I benefit to be at a really good top right now, personally. And I believe that you get what you put out in life. And I was given multiple chances, and I was helped multiple times by people that did not owe me a single thing. Nobody owes you a thing in life. But it happened for me. And so, like, if you guys want to know why I do what I do, that's why I do what I do. Because I'd be a jerk if I didn't give back what I've received in life and then hope it happens over and over and over, right? It's like the ripple in the water. So burn it down. Bring the heat, bring the war, bring the static, bring the pain, bring your comments. I don't care about these big wigs in our space saying whatever they want to say or never being invited to the circle. I have my circle, and it's you guys, the IBC gang. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. Wouldn't trade it for the world. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I've already ranted enough. Be on the lookout. Wednesday, we're going to talk about it. Okay? In detail. As much as I can, at least. You guys be blessed. Have a great Memorial holiday. And enjoy your time with your friends and families. Because that's the thing that's the most important. Be good. Enjoy this pump. Take profits. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I'm getting out of here.